able to withstand their charge on every quarter they played.
Yeah, I mean, tons of credit to the Thunder. I mean, 34 assists, multiple guys scoring, multiple guys playmaking, getting in the paint. They shot the ball well. They play hard for 48 minutes. Give them tons of credit. We knew that would be the case. Fortunately, we were able to build some leads, and then knowing that they would go on runs, whether it was off a timeout or we're just in the flow, we just had to just continue playing our game. I thought our pace was, pretty good. The adjustments we made throughout the game to give them different looks, especially on Shai and Giddey. I thought our guys did a much better job in the second half than we did in the first half. They're a tough team. I mean, they play free, they play together, they play hard. This definitely makes us better, going up against a matchup like this.
On Jaren's game, the threes can come and go with him, but it seemed like in this game he was getting a lot more touches in the paint, on the move, and not as much self-created trying to drive all the way from the three-point line. It seemed like he was just much more involved like in the interior of the game. Was that something, a game plan tweak? Is it just the offense flowing better? What was that about?
I wouldn't say as much as game plan. I mean, we know, when guys are going to, our opponents are going to match up maybe with their fours, how we can put them in pick and rolls to get, mismatch opportunities inside. I thought the ball movement created opportunities for him to screen, roll. He definitely played on the perimeter. There was play call. It's just a combination of everything. It's play calls, it's play style that got to it. It's obviously been a point of emphasis that we're talking to Jaren about, is find those opportunities to get inside to the paint, be a threat on the offensive side, whether it's by design or he just kind of feels it out on his own. Ja was even seeking him out, I think, there in the first half to get him inside too. So that's definitely an element of our offense we've been working on and talking about, and hopefully we utilize that a little bit more moving forward so we have, more threats on the inside.
It looked like early in the game the OKC defense tried to pack things in for Ja and kind of close those finishing windows for him, but over the course of the game, he was finding his teammates, and specifically Giddey and Santi were able to take advantage of that for threes. Was there a certain turning point or a certain sequence where you kind of identified, like, hey, they're closing in, let's try to start kicking out the shooters for threes? Or
no, that was the game plan going in. I mean, we had a feeling that they were going to try to pack the paint. That's what they've historically done against us. That's what we worked on this morning and shoot around. Tons of credit. I mean, Ja gets 11 assists. As a team, we're 26. That was a big emphasis of, better pace, better ball movement. Got to seek out those threes a little bit more. I think Giddey hit a career high in threes tonight. Santi's been shooting the ball well. Just a product of just understanding when we're at our best, that's got to be our style. Get a piece of the paint. Last couple of games, we haven't really been getting a piece of the paint. Haven't, gotten rhythm threes. We've been taking floaters. We're naturally going to take some throughout the game. But going into this game, that was a big emphasis, and I thought our guys did that from the jump. And, obviously we were able to get to the rim too. Got a bunch of free throws, with our downhill attack. But I thought the ball movement was much better than in previous games.
Taylor, does any part of you, do you allow yourself at all to go like, what the heck with these injuries, with how it seems to be like happening, in succession, and, like you just get Jaren back, now you lose Bane and maybe Ja? Like, do you allow yourself at all to think like that, or like how do you handle that? The snake bitten part of this.
You take it in stride. You control what you can control. That's what it's all about. We talk about our Grizzlies standard. Guys coming in and out of the lineup. That's the nature of the beast. Luckily, we have an unbelievable medical team and performance staff that gets our guys back healthy. We just got to rely on our depth. That's what it is. But that's nothing you can sulk on, dwell on, or anything like that. We got a game in 48 hours, on the road. So we got to be ready for that. And we just got to continue building momentum one game to the next. Whoever's on the lineup, you got an opportunity to make an impact on winning.
Shai came into this game, Shai came into this game, 37 points, 42 points. What was the key to kind of slowing him down and kind of containing him today, and just what were your thoughts on Dylan Brooks' effort in that?
Yeah, I mean, tons of credit to DB. I thought he did a phenomenal job. We knew he was going to be heavy ISO situations, heavy pick and roll situations, but we also knew we had to give him different looks from a coverage standpoint. We knew we were going to have to shift on him as much as possible, but, we gave him, drop coverage. We gave him hedge coverages. We switched on to him so that we were just trying to keep him off balance. He's a heck of a player, but DB definitely set a tone for us, initially in the game, but then a credit to the rest of the team as we adjusted different looks that they went out and executed, as I said, better in the second half. But the collective effort was there. Our shifts were good. Other guys maybe benefited a little bit more. But I thought our discipline on Shai and the game plan was really good. Great. Thanks, everyone. Yep. Yep. Thank you.